Welcome back to Leave It to the Algorithm, the show where we let the machines make our choices and then lovingly interrogate their logic. I'm your host, Kristen, teacher, creative strategist, and someone who simply wanted to watch a Sofia Carson movie on Netflix. So I asked the algorithm a very straightforward question. What Sofia Carson movie should I watch on Netflix? And without hesitation, the algorithm said, Purple Hearts. Tonight we're unpacking why. Why that movie? Why now? And what does this choice reveal about how streaming platforms, metadata, and my own viewing patterns conspire to shape my cozy evening plans? The algorithm didn't hedge, it didn't offer a list, it didn't ask follow-up questions. It went straight for Purple Hearts, Sofia Carson's most watched and most discussed Netflix film. What the movie is about follows Cassie, a struggling musician with type 1 diabetes, and Luke, a Marine with a complicated past. They enter a marriage of convenience, but the film leans into sincerity rather than cynicism. There's music, tension, slow burn chemistry, a character arc that feels earned. It's Sofia Carson at her most emotionally expressive, blending her acting with her musical identity, and Netflix viewers have responded to it in a big way. Sofia Carson has quietly built a robust, genre-spanning presence on Netflix. Each project offers a different emotional flavor, and the algorithm knows exactly how to categorize them. For the Beat is a warm, uplifting dance dramedy where Carson plays a disgraced Broadway hopeful who returns home and ends up coaching a group of quirky kids. It's a feel-good, family-friendly, high-energy with zero emotional devastation. Carry On is a tense holiday season thriller that puts Carson in a more dramatic, high-stakes role, full of suspense, crime, and a total departure from her musical and romantic work. The Life List is a romantic dramedy about a woman completing a list of childhood dreams. It's emotional, reflective, and a coming-of-age for grown-ups. My Oxford Year is a literary romance based on Julia Whelan's novel, blending academia, love, and heartbreak. It's atmospheric and smart, perfect for fans of romance with depth. All of these titles are available to stream on Netflix now, meaning that the algorithm had options, and still it chose Purple Hearts. Before we get into the algorithm's reasoning, it's worth pausing to appreciate Sofia Carson herself. She's not just an actress, she's a singer, songwriter, and performer with a distinct artistic identity. Her signature traits include emotionally charged performances, musical storytelling, and characters who fight for something, a blend of vulnerability and determination. Her music career informs her acting, and her acting informs her music. In Purple Hearts, this synergy is especially clear as she performs original songs that drive the emotional arc of the film. The algorithm recognizes this crossover appeal and weighs it heavily. Now for the fun part, the algorithm's reasoning. When I asked what Sofia Carson movie should I watch on Netflix tonight, the algorithm didn't just look at a list of titles. It ran a multi-layered analysis based on multiple 1. Popularity and engagement metrics. Purple Heart is Sofia Carson's most watched Netflix film. It has high completion rates, strong rewatch numbers, consistent engagement, and the algorithm love is shown as a proven hit. 2. Emotional pattern recognition. You ask the question at night. Nighttime queries tend to correlate with romance, comfort viewing, and emotionally satisfying arcs. The algorithm knows most people aren't looking for a thriller at 9 p.m. on a weeknight. 3. Genre affinity mapping. Based on my creative work and preferences, the algorithm infers that I gravitate towards character-driven narratives with emotional arcs, cozy storytelling, and romance with substance. Purple Heart sits at the center of this Venn diagram. 4. Sofia Carson's metadata fingerprint. Every actor has a metadata signature. Carson's includes music, romance, emotional sincerity, aspirational arcs, strong female leads. Purple Hearts is the purest expression of this fingerprint. 5. Viewer similarity modeling. The algorithm compares your query to millions of similar viewer profiles. Those viewers overwhelmingly would choose Purple Hearts when given the same options. 6. Contextual availability. All of the films may be available, but Purple Hearts is the one Netflix pushes hardest because it consistently performs well across multiple demographics. 7, predicted satisfaction score. The algorithm's ultimate goal is to pick a movie that I was most likely to finish, enjoy, emotionally respond to, and maybe even talk about later. Statistically, that was Purple Hearts. So what does this tell us? It tells us that even when we think we're asking a simple question, such as what should I watch, the algorithm is running a full psychological profile in the background. It's looking at patterns, preferences, time of day, emotional resonance, and the collective behavior of millions of other viewers. And tonight, all signs pointed to a romance with heart. Music and a little bit of military marriage of convenience chaos. And honestly, the algorithm might be onto something. I've watched Purple Hearts about 1,000,000 times, and I will gladly watch it 1,000,000 more. That's it for this episode of Leave It to the Algorithm. If you end up watching Purple Hearts, let me know how it hit you. Did the algorithm nail it or miss the mark? And if you want me to ask the algorithm something else on your behalf, what to cook, what book to read, which fictional man to emotionally imprint on next, you know where to find me. Until next time, trust the data, question everything, and leave it to the algorithm.